My dear child, if you believe in God, start this video and watch it completely. Archangel says, something very intense has just started to unfold behind your back. You will not believe how close this matter is to your heart and how far it's already gone without you knowing. There's a conversation that happened quietly, no phone calls, no text messages, only hush whispers in a quiet room. Two people you never expected are sitting across from each other with papers, signatures, and a plan. This is not about simple disagreement, this is about the money that was supposed to lift your life, your future, and your legacy. Archangel says, this is a planned act, done step by step like a game they've already won. What's shocking is that they used your trust like a passcode, and now, doors you never opened are suddenly wide open for them. You'll feel a strange chill when you hear their names, because they are not distant, they are family. You have no idea how long this scheme has been playing out. There are numbers written in diaries, amounts transferred slowly, and silent nods exchanged in family gatherings. What they're doing is not just stealing, it's rewriting the future you deserve. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They are preparing something serious, something that could erase your name from the documents connected to your inheritance. A house you once smiled in, a piece of land your hands once touched, now has their fingerprints all over it. They never spoke of it to you because they never intended for you to know. One of them acts sweet in your presence, always offering to help or ask about your health. The other has remained more silent, playing the long game, moving in shadows like they're guiltless. Together, they made a decision: if they do it slowly enough, you'll never suspect. Archangel says, the money was meant for a bigger purpose, to free you from struggle, to give you security, but now, the signatures are being moved to other names, and accounts have new passwords. There's a meeting planned next week. Your name will not be mentioned, even though it's your blessing they're taking. They have taken advice from someone outside the family. That person gave them instructions on how to proceed legally without raising alarms. They are laughing behind doors, believing you'll never find out until it's too late. Type Amen to get blessing 881. One of them even printed a duplicate document. Your signature was scanned from a previous paper you once casually signed during a festive event. They used that scan as a weapon, a tool to make you disappear from the final list. This is not happening in another country or another house, it is happening right where you live or just a few streets away. You are being watched, not out of concern, but to make sure you don't notice the shift in energy. Every visit, every kind word, is layered with hidden intention. Someone from your bloodline saw this, but they are afraid to speak up. They fear retaliation or being cast out of the family circle, so they remain silent with shaking hands, but they are praying daily, hoping the truth finds its way to you. Archangel says, they have already made a temporary transfer of some funds. They said it was for repairs, business, or an emergency, but the truth is, they never planned to return it. They have tasted what power feels like, and now they want more. Type Amen to get blessing 562. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks. With contributions of up to $20, a photo will soon surface. A photo of the two of them at a legal office. You were not supposed to see it, but it will find you like a key opening the locked box. When you see it, you will feel that sudden wave of betrayal touch your chest. The money they're taking is not just physical, it's your emotional peace, your earned place, and your rightful future. They smile with you at dinner but move numbers around behind your back. Their kindness is rehearsed, their gestures mechanical. Someone overheard them at a recent gathering. That person is not sure if they should tell you, but they are thinking about writing an anonymous letter. There's fear in their heart, because what they heard was not casual, it was dangerous and intentional. You'll begin to feel it soon, a strange urge to check old documents, messages, or your bank notifications. It's not paranoia, it's divine urging trying to guide your steps before it's too late. The moment you listen, you will see traces you had missed before. Type Amen to get blessing 704. A locked cabinet holds one of the original wills or financial documents. You once thought it was secure, but now the key has been copied. They visited when you were not around, or even while you were asleep in another room. One of them cried once in front of others, saying they're struggling. But that was a scene, a play designed to buy sympathy and clear suspicion. The other keeps calm and quiet, doing all the dirty work while appearing innocent. You'll soon notice a purchase that doesn't add up. They might say it's borrowed, rented, or gifted, but the funding came from your rightful share. It will all sound believable unless you look deeper into dates, receipts, and locations. Archangel says, your silence has been mistaken for blindness. They think because you haven't confronted them, you know nothing. But the divine is preparing a moment of full reveal, a truth too loud to ignore. Type Amen to get blessing 119. They already have plans to divide the money between themselves. They're using coded language, fake contacts, and even documents written in another language. But even those clever steps will not protect them from what's coming. Your ancestors are not silent. There's a rising force in your bloodline that will not let this injustice go uncorrected. They tried to erase your name, but the spiritual realm has written it in fire. Their next move involving a lawyer who's been bribed. That lawyer is not asking the right questions, only moving forward with their request blindly. But another attorney will appear in your path soon, offering insight you never expected. They are afraid of you waking up, of you finally connecting the dots. Because the moment you do, everything they've built on lies will begin to collapse. And that moment, dear child, is approaching quickly. Type Amen to get blessing 872. There will be tension in the air during the next family visit. They will watch you closely, trying to read your expression. They want to know if you found out, because once you do, their plans are over. They fear exposure more than anything. They have even spoken about what to do if you confront them, what stories to spin, what excuses to give. One of them has practiced fake tears in the mirror. The money involves not just your share, but something sentimental. A jewelry box, a family ring, an item left to you in a will. It's all part of the betrayal. They don't want the item, they want to erase your name from its history. You will soon be guided to a person who holds a photo, a recording, or a signed document proving you're right. That person has been quiet for long, but the time has come. They will reach out at the exact divine moment. Type Amen to get blessing 667. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks. With contributions of up to $20 you might feel restless tonight, unable to sleep, hearing things, feeling pressure. That is your spirit being shaken, awakened. You are not meant to sleep through this storm, you are meant to rise. The two people will face each other soon in an argument. Their unity will crack once things don't go as planned. They will blame each other. And in that blame, truth will begin to spill. You will not have to lift your voice, the proof will find you. You'll see a name, a stamp, a signature that was not yours. From there, everything will unravel like thread pulled from the edge of fabric. Their regret will not come from guilt, it will come from being caught. They never thought divine timing would collide with their plans. But nothing built on dishonor can last long. Type Amen to get blessing 450. You are being protected, even in silence. You are being guided to truth, even in confusion. What's being stolen will return, not just in value but multiplied. The names will come to you in a dream or through a stranger. Don't ignore signs, they're not coincidences. They're alarms. Watch for the color red, a ring, or a specific number, it's part of the signal. You are not crazy for sensing tension in their hugs, in their words. You're not imagining the distance or the sudden excuses. It all makes sense now, doesn't it? Archangel says, this is your moment of reclaiming the inheritance, the honor, the financial freedom. It was never theirs to take. They can sign 100 papers, but heaven has signed your name in destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 308. Let the tears come if they must, but only for a moment. Because the light will burst through the cracks they tried to seal, and soon, the world will know what was done to you. Let the silence now become your strength. Don't run to them, let them come to you when the truth breaks. Their faces will shift when they realize you know. There will be documents reversed, money returned. Apologies made, not out of love but necessity. Let them see you rise. Let them see the unshakable power in your stillness. Let them witness what happens when heaven defends its chosen. Type Amen to get blessing September 2021. They believe they were moving in silence, but the divine saw every step. There is no curtain thick enough to block out the eyes of justice when it is time. Their secrets are no longer theirs to hide. A neighbor has seen one of them enter a building related to legal matters. They didn't speak because they didn't want to meddle. But they remember what they saw. Soon, they will cross paths with you and feel that urge to reveal everything. You may hear them speak in riddles soon, especially when you walk into the room. They'll change the subject, lower their voice, or even look at each other for approval. That's your confirmation. They know you're getting closer to the truth. You will not have to scream to be heard. You will not have to beg to be restored. Everything taken from you will be placed in your hands with divine authority. Type Amen to get blessing 118. A bank employee is silently watching some activity linked to your name. That employee suspects something is off but needs the right trigger to report it. Soon, a flag will be raised, and your name will resurface with strength. There's a storage box, a hidden safe, or a locked drawer with your history inside. They try to hide it, thinking you'd never look there, but you'll be led to it by instinct, by a memory, or by a whisper from above. You may find a torn paper, a receipt with handwriting, or a voice note they forgot to delete. That single item will be the string you pull to unravel the entire deceit. And when you do, it will be loud and clear. Your voice, once quiet, will be heard in places they never imagined. The lawyer they hired will feel uncomfortable representing them. And that discomfort will lead to someone powerful taking your side. Type Amen to get blessing 279. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. One of them is already regretting the decision but is too deep to turn back. They cry when alone, not from guilt, but from fear of exposure. Their fear is valid, because everything they've hidden is about to rise. Their phones contain evidence screenshots, messages, bank logins, and call records. They thought they deleted everything, but nothing ever truly vanishes. When you see the truth, don't be shocked, be prepared. You are not just a victim in this, you are the storm they did not expect. You are the key to unlock what has been buried too long. One of them said, "Let's just take it. They'll never fight us." That sentence will soon be repeated in front of someone who knows you, and that person will not stay silent anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 936. Money stolen with lies will always rot in their hands. They will buy things with your inheritance but never find joy in them. The items will become reminders of their betrayal. You will not chase what is yours, it will return to you. People will come forward, names will be revealed, and documents will reach your hands. You'll cry, not from pain, but from the overwhelming justice that will pour in. Archangel says, your name is written in light. They try to write over it with shadows and tricks. But the light cannot be undone. You are being watched by forces of protection that move faster than any scheme. Their laughter will turn into worry. Their confidence will shrink. And your strength will rise higher than ever before. Type Amen to get blessing 324. Expect a letter soon, sealed, official, unexpected. Inside will be details that verify everything you sensed. It's coming, not from an enemy, but from an unlikely ally. This person used to work closely with the two who betrayed you. But something they saw made them sick with guilt. They are deciding to step out and send you the missing puzzle piece. One of your own friends will start acting distant. Not because they don't care, but because they were told to stay away from your matter. Someone tried to bribe their silence. But real love cannot be bought. That friend will speak. And what they say will shift everything. Type Amen to get blessing 847. You were chosen not to suffer but to awaken. Every delay was a setup for divine alignment, and now, the clock is ticking for your elevation. The family gathering they are planning? They want to use it as a distraction, to act like nothing's wrong. But you will walk into that room with quiet fire in your eyes. They will feel it before you speak, they will know you know. And the mask they wore will begin to melt. The one who betrayed you the most will avoid eye contact. They will excuse themselves or pretend to be sick. But the truth has already entered the room. Type Amen to get blessing 601. You may even dream about a courtroom or see symbols like scales, gavels, or documents. These are signs that spiritual justice is in motion. You don't need to chase it. Just prepare for it. One of your family members who passed on is watching this all. They left a blessing in writing, and they are angry at what's been done. They are moving through whispers, dreams, and coincidences to protect you. That person tried to hide the letter or shred it, but a copy remains. It will be found under a pile, behind an old book, or in an envelope meant for you. You'll feel the chills when it lands in your hand. You may cry, scream, or fall to your knees, but not in pain. It will be a release of everything you've held in. Your time has come. Type Amen to get blessing 782. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They thought money would buy them peace. But what they purchased was a curse in disguise. Every coin they took will return with fire. They wanted you to doubt yourself. But all they did was prove that your spirit is indestructible. They never believed you'd rise. You are rising, not just in knowledge, but in authority. People will listen to you now, even those who once ignored your voice. You are becoming a light they cannot dim. They cannot unwrite the destiny you are stepping into. They can forge papers but not fate. Your spiritual inheritance is sealed. Type Amen to get blessing 390. Let them watch you glow. Let them see the grace fall on you. Let them witness what happens when someone is lifted by truth. Every door they try to close will burst open. Every lie will meet its mirror. And you will walk forward, not with revenge, but with power. Archangel says, walk with silence for now, but soon, walk with strength. Because your season of restoration has already begun. And to those who doubted you, they will be silenced not by your words, but by your rise. Your rise will be loud. It will echo across generations. Type Amen to get blessing February 1965. The money is just a symbol. What's coming is bigger than any currency. It is honor, respect, position, and divine compensation. Let them return what they took, or let the heavens take it from them. Either way, justice is non-negotiable. Prepare to receive letters, calls, and messages filled with apologies and offers. You don't need to respond in anger. You'll respond with peace, because you already won. Let your heart rest now, even if your eyes are swollen. The storm is passing. And on the other side, your name is still shining. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You will soon hear a door close and another open, and that sound will echo deeply in your life. That door closing is their access to your blessings being locked shut. And the one opening is your path to divine favor being revealed without delay. The person who printed your documents and tried to reroute your finances is about to get a shock. Someone from the same office they trusted has reported suspicious activity, anonymously. They will be summoned, questioned, and shaken, and they will not know where it came from. They will try to blame you, try to reverse it all by saying you gave consent. But there is no signature strong enough to erase what heaven already sealed as yours. And this time, you won't have to defend yourself. Truth will speak first. You may find something they left behind, a folder, a flash drive, a document in your mail by mistake. Don't ignore it. It's not a mistake, it's divine interception in physical form. Type Amen to get blessing 456. They will try to spin a new story, say it was all miscommunication. But the web they wove is too tangled to untie. Each lie will pull on another until the whole structure collapses in front of them. the younger one involved in this betrayal is panicking. They weren't ready for how serious it would become. They were pulled into it, promised something big, but now they want out. They may even try to reach out to you indirectly through a cousin, a mutual friend, or a message without a name. They are scared, because what started as greed has turned into a heavy curse they can feel daily. Archangel says, you were never meant to be their victim. You were the test they failed. And now, the one who passed the test, you, will be crowned in truth. Type Amen to get blessing 284. You may feel like isolating yourself, but this is the time to rise boldly. Because light will soon shine on every hidden file, every whispered lie, every stolen number. And those who mocked you quietly will speak your name with respect publicly. They tried to bury the will, the clause, the number that proved your position. But there's a backup, one they didn't know about, stored safely in another location, and soon, someone loyal will deliver it directly to you. The house they're trying to take control of is already spiritually surrounded. They might enter it, but they will not stay in peace. They might sign for it, but their sleep will not be restful inside its walls. A spiritual storm is gathering around their names. They won't understand why their success feels hollow. But that's the price of taking what wasn't theirs. Type Amen to get blessing May 2025. You may feel flashes of memory, old moments, papers you saw years ago, or something your elder once said. Follow those thoughts. They're not random, they're a divine breadcrumb trail back to the truth. One of your ancestors left a clue in their final letter or box. And you will find it soon in the most unexpected place, folded in fabric, between books, or written on the back of a photo. That message will be undeniable. Someone you haven't spoken to in a long time will suddenly reach out. They've been holding on to something that belongs to you. They didn't know how important it was until recently. This will all begin to shift quickly, faster than they can adjust. They will try to delete evidence, remove names, or pretend to undo things. But the moment has passed, justice has already been set in motion. Type Amen to get blessing 610. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They whispered lies, now they will shout apologies. They moved in shadows, now they will stand exposed. They plotted theft. Now they will witness restitution. You, on the other hand, will be offered more than what was taken. You will gain new allies, people with power and heart who believe in restoring the broken. And they will stand beside you when it's time to speak. Let them fear the knock on the door. Let them dread the call from the lawyer or the letter from the bank. You won't have to send it, fate already has. You will be surprised how many people knew but said nothing. Now, one by one, they'll begin to step forward. And when they do, piece by piece, your power will be restored. Type Amen to get blessing July 1944. You've cried silently for too long. Now your joy will be loud. Now your victories will make headlines in both heaven and earth. Don't be afraid to step into what's rightfully yours. You are not stepping into conflict, you're stepping into clarity, and with clarity comes confidence. Archangel says, walk through the ruins of their lies with your head high. What was meant to destroy you only polished your discernment. Now, you know who's real, and who never was. They'll say you changed, but the truth is, you finally woke up, and in waking, you will no longer tolerate what dims your destiny. This is your era of bold peace. Type Amen to get blessing August 1932. You will receive money, yes, but also something deeper: restoration of dignity. The looks they gave you when they thought they won will now become looks of regret. They will avoid your eyes, not because of shame, but because your power will be too blinding. The judge, the banker, the witness, they will all lean in your favor. Not because they were biased, but because the evidence will be too sharp to ignore. No more hiding. No more manipulation, they'll beg for silence. They'll say it's family, say to keep it private. But this is not revenge, it's correction. You don't have to scream anymore, your presence will do the talking. And when you walk into that room, contracts will be rewritten, tables will be turned. Type Amen to get blessing 209. They once laughed while transferring your inheritance. Now, they'll cry wondering how to explain it all. Their hands will tremble when they see your name signed back where it belongs. Every amount they took will be returned and doubled. Every item they hid will be found. Every lie will meet the light. You'll sit at the table they once tried to keep you away from. And when you do, they'll be forced to acknowledge that you were the rightful one all along, and it will sting, not because you boast, but because heaven chose you. Let the celebration begin in silence first, your spirit knows before the world sees. Then, when it's time, let the world witness your breakthrough. Let them witness your rise from silence to strength. Type Amen to get blessing 310, and so, dear one, prepare yourself. Not for war, but for restoration. Not for fear, but for fulfillment. You didn't come this far to be robbed of what was always yours. You didn't survive every betrayal just to walk away empty. You are the ending to every false story they've written. The chapter is turning. The money is returning. The mask is falling. Archangel says, walk in grace, but do not bow to guilt, accept what is yours without apology. And when the world asks how it happened, simply say, divine justice. Type Amen to get blessing 555 if you wish to express your support further.